Okay, let's dive right into this explainer and solve what is easily one of the most frustrating yet incredibly common mysteries we deal with. We're talking about the kitchen pharmacy guide to a flatter stomach, and specifically that daily afternoon belly bulge.
So tell me if this sounds familiar. Have you ever woken up with a perfectly flat stomach only to look completely bloated and, well, uncomfortable by mid-afternoon? If you've ever had to discreetly unbutton your pants at 3 p.m., I absolutely want to validate that struggle right up front. You start the day feeling great, your clothes fit perfectly, and just a few hours later, you feel like a completely different person.
Well, here is our first major realization. That sudden afternoon bulge, it's not belly fat. Think about it. Fat is long-term tissue. What you're actually experiencing at 3 p.m. is a physical combination of trapped pockets of gas and emergency water retention happening deep, deep inside your digestive tract. Honestly, it's biologically impossible to gain fat throughout a single day. So first things first, you can totally stop blaming yourself for sudden weight gain.
Section 1. The Preservative Trap.
You see, the modern grocery store diet is just packed with hidden sodium, artificial emulsifiers, and shelf-stable preservatives. Now think of your digestive system kind of like plumbing. When these harsh chemical preservatives hit your stomach, your intestines basically panic. They tighten up and freeze. It creates this pinched garden hose effect. So the natural air produced during digestion suddenly has nowhere to go. It forms these tight, painful gas bubbles that literally stretch your stomach outward like a balloon. And how do most of us respond to that awful balloon feeling? We reach for a drugstore antacid or a chewable gas pill, right? But here's the catch. Those synthetic chemicals actually lower your natural stomach acid. This makes your next meal even harder to digest, trapping you in this vicious cycle of temporary relief, followed by even worse bloating the next day. To fix this permanently, we actually need to bypass the pharmacy entirely and use natural spices.
Section 2. The Kitchen Pharmacy Solution.
So we're ditching the pharmaceutical lab. Why? Because the ultimate cure for a bloated stomach doesn't come in a plastic bottle. It's actually probably sitting in your kitchen pantry right now. The permanent fix is hidden in two simple everyday spices, fennel seeds and cumin seeds. And these aren't just for adding flavor to your meals, they are incredibly potent biological tools. Let's break down the biology of how they actually work. The secret lies in a powerful natural compound found in fennel called anethol. You can think of anethol as a highly targeted muscle relaxant designed specifically for the walls of your stomach. The exact moment it touches your digestive tract, it signals those spasming intestinal muscles to just stop clamping down. That pinched garden hose we talked about, it opens right back up and the trapped air is completely free to move and disappear. But fennel doesn't stop there. It also provides a gentle antimicrobial sweep. Its natural oils actively fight off the bad bacteria in your gut. And you know, it's those exact bacteria that love to ferment your food and create that excess gas in the first place. So you aren't just releasing the gas, you're literally stopping it from forming entirely. Then we have our second ingredient, cumin. You probably know it from taco seasoning, but man, it is a true digestive powerhouse. Think of it this way. Bile is your body's natural dish soap. Consuming cumin as a whole seed infusion stimulates your liver to produce a massive wave of fresh bile. This natural dish soap aggressively breaks down heavy oils, complex carbohydrates, and stubborn proteins, stopping them from just sitting in your stomach and rotting all afternoon. Put them together, and you get an incredible dynamic duo. Fennel opens up the digestive pathways by relaxing those muscles, while cumin speeds up the breakdown of the stagnant, heavy food. It's the perfect, synergistic 1-2 punch against bloating. Oh, and remember that emergency water retention we talked about at the very beginning? This herbal blend takes care of that too. It acts as a mild, completely natural diuretic. It sends a really gentle signal to your kidneys to safely flush out the excess water weight your body clings to after eating salty, processed grocery store foods. Section 3. The 5-minute De-Bloat recipe. So, making this elixir at home is incredibly easy. Step 1. Just place 1 teaspoon of organic fennel seeds and 1 teaspoon of organic cumin seeds into a standard mug. Step 2. Pour 1.5 cups of boiling water directly over them. Now this next part is absolutely vital. Cover the top of the mug with a small saucer. You have to do this to trap those healing, volatile essential oils inside the water. Step 3. Let it steep for exactly 5 minutes and then strain out the seeds. You'll be left with this really beautiful, light golden amber liquid.
For the absolute best results, drink this warm tea first thing in the morning on an empty stomach or about 30 minutes after your heaviest meal. And hey, if you're worried about the taste, don't be. Unlike a lot of those bitter health drinks out there, this has a naturally sweet, earthy, and refreshing flavor that immediately brings a really nice warming sensation to your core.
5 minutes. That is all it takes. Within 5 minutes of your first sip, you will literally physically feel your stomach muscles soften. That sharp, tight pressure around your waistline will begin to rapidly dissipate as those trapped gas bubbles dissolve. And here is exactly why this is vastly superior to synthetic pills. Because it relies purely on natural plant compounds, it flattens your stomach without altering your body's natural pH levels. It leaves your natural digestive fire perfectly intact. This means your body remains fully optimized and prepared to digest your next meal.
It's also incredibly adaptable. If you travel, or say you work a demanding desk job, simply mix these dry seeds into a small container and take them right to the office with you. It is your ultimate secret weapon after eating out at restaurants, where chefs heavily overload dishes with processed seed oils and massive amounts of flavor-enhancing sodium. You will always have a bloat fix right nearby.
Section 4. A whole body reset. Fixing your bloat is actually just the first step. By drinking this infusion consistently, you keep your digestion moving forward like clockwork. This prevents food from fermenting, which actively reduces systemic inflammation and protects your long-term gut lining. But honestly, perhaps the most surprising benefit is how it clears midday brain fog. When you stop your stomach from bloating, you stop toxic gas byproducts from entering your bloodstream, which instantly upgrades your mental focus. Replacing one artificial drugstore product with this simple kitchen seed alternative saves you money, spares your liver, and builds an incredible longevity microhabit. Now, before you head to the store, I want to leave you with one absolutely vital sourcing secret. Always, always ensure you purchase organic, non-irradiated fennel and cumin seeds. This specific label guarantees that those delicate essential oils haven't been destroyed by high-heat commercial processing factories. For this to work, quality absolutely matters. So, I leave you with this final thought. Are you ready to take back your waistline using the simple wisdom of nature? Because you do not have to accept afternoon bloating as a normal part of getting older. No way. You have full permission to take control of your digestive health. Try this simple 2-ingredient tea tomorrow morning, watch how your body responds, and upgrade your vitality today. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. And hey, here's to a flatter, happier stomach.